I shall unmute myself. That would have been interesting for the entire 2 hours. So, my apologies. So, as you heard, that is what happens when you have a lack of sleep. You stream for an hour and decide, I'll just do a little bit more. And then 5 hours later, you finished an entire song and written all the lyrics for it, and you've got the bare bones of an arrangement for an actual song, which I'm going to do lyrics to. So it has changed from an orchestral instrumental cue to an actual song with some structure. A bit boring with the structure. It's got intro, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, outro. No key change. So... there will be people who will be upset that there's no key change. But I'm okay with that. But I do have a time signature change between the verses and the chorus. So, we'll go into the details in a minute. But I'm hoping I will continue to do a Sunday stream if people wish to join me in Sunday evening my time. So do the clicky bits, the like, subscribe and all the bits if you wish. It's your choice. It's okay. And look, a thumbs up would be nice. I've seen a few of those. Oh, what are those? Do that twice. Mike used to say that. Hope you're well, Mike. From Creative Source. Good bloke. Nice guy. He does stuff with things. Great video on compression he recently did. Check that one out. Creative Source. Really, really good. So I worked a lot on this song last night and didn't get a lot of sleep. So that's why I started with myself being muted. Well, hello, Ashley HM, and thank you for joining me and thank you for the feedback. Yes, it is sounding really good. I wasn't sure that I would actually finish something by Monday, but well and truly, and it will be finished and it will be done, and I've written lyrics that I'm very happy with, and designed the album cover. I haven't used the artwork by this person because it is their artwork, but I've got something similar but different, which I might show as a thumbnail for Sunday stream that I've got an image for and got the album cover. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm going to release it. I'm going to release this song. There you go. It's a bit dark and depressing song at the start, but then it's a bit uplifting at the end. So it's all about mental health recovery. So I used to work in the mental health space for many years. With a variety of wonderful people who were just having a bit of a rough trot in their life, and the little bit of joy that anyone can get in their day is always a benefit. So yes, I have been busy. So I'm hoping to be busy for the rest of the weekend and actually record the vocals. And so Sunday night stream, we'll be actually finishing the song ready for release. So I've never written... Well, I haven't written that many songs and I have never done anything so fast. It's just weird. It just happened. So I just went with it and I thought, right, I'm just going to stay with it and keep going. So let's have a look at this wonderful piece. Well, I think it's a wonderful piece of music. It's all right. It's okay. Let's check it out. So what we've got here is we've got a good structure, which is always handy. So we've got an intro, which needs some work on. Verse 1, and why these are numbered differently is because the lyrics are slightly, they're similar but different. Verse 1, verse 2, chorus 2, verse 3, chorus 3, and an outro. So there's no bridge. Just didn't happen that way, and I keep thinking, oh, maybe I should put a bridge in there. Maybe I should have a key change. Maybe I should, and it's like, no, this is my song. I don't have to actually do what other people want, say is the right way to do it. It's called creative license and it's creativity for a reason. And yes, when inspiration strikes, Ashley, sometimes you just have to go with it. And so I went with it until 2:30 this morning. And I've discovered, if you listen, I'll play the first part. I need to work on the introduction, but I'll put the metronome on and you'll see here that there's a time signature change. The verses are in 6/8. So you've got this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or this 1, 2, and then the chorus has changed to 4/4. It just happened. I don't know whether I was inspired by some muse or something in the early hours of the morning, but it just worked out that way. So have a listen to the intro. I've just got some chords there for now. I don't know what to put there yet, but I've got to come up with something. Yeah, it'll probably be a little bit of the chorus, so I've got to work out what that will do. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it gives that 1, 2, 1, 2. And then it changes to the chorus in 4/4 time. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That chord's still wrong. And then it changes back to 6/8. But it works. Who would have thought that would work? But it works. It's like, cool, I like it. Where did that come from? So I feel I should work on songs at 2 a.m. more often, I think. Dearie me. Excuse me. There will be a bit of coughing and stuff happening this morning because I really am tired. I've had about 4 hours sleep, and my preference is at least 8. But yeah, got to go where the inspiration takes you, and it did. It took me to places I never thought I was capable of in this one. Anywho, look, I added last night Fink Signatures, which is another one of Spitfire Audio's libraries, which is really, really nice. So let's have a bit of a listen to that by itself. It's a nylon stringed guitar. So it's really, really nice. The other thing, and I thought of my my friend Laureen at the produce aisle. I added some harps. Bit of an in-joke with her. I do have harps with Spitfire Audio as part of the orchestra samples that I've got, but I do like cine harps, so I got those in for this particular one. So let's have a little listen to this. And I've actually got I think it's, is it thirds or fifths? Oh no, it's octaves. So I've got octaves. See, I can't even remember what I did at 2 o'clock this morning. But anyway, let's listen to the harps. They sound lovely. the moment, this is all the bare bones. It really is. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done on this before I can actually say, yay, I have a song. Because at the moment, it's crafted as an instrumental. So I've got the strings playing chords and I've got other instruments playing the melody. Now, if I'm going to sing this, I'll be singing the melody, which means all of these will be rewritten. I can feel myself staying up at 2 a.m. again. I'll talk to you later, Laureen, because we usually catch up every couple of weeks and it's usually late at night and we sometimes talk until 2 a.m. But anyway, I might be working on this. We'll see what happens. All right, so I've got to come up with, I think, as far as the arrangement is concerned with this, I feel happy with where everything's coming in. So we start with the intro as just the strings as the chords. I'm not sure whether I'll use this chrysalis as such. I don't know. The other thing I could try, because this is a... doesn't work. Oh, thanks for joining, Ashley. Yeah, no problems. You got to go out. No worries. You can always catch replay if you wish. Your choice. It's okay. But I'll just hang around, and if other people want to hang around with me while I create some loosely termed music, then they can feel free too. That's wonderful having you here. So I hope you enjoy this. And yeah, if you can make it Sunday night, Australia time, then feel free. I'll watch out for the cowbell notification type things. All right, so I've got chrysalis and it's a real dark, sinister sort of pad underneath that I was going to use, but it doesn't fit anymore. So guess what? It's going. Goodbye. Remove selected tracks. Done. Sorted. Get rid of it. Ugh, it's gone. We've got nothing here, but the reason why we have nothing in intimate strings... Oh, thanks for catching the replay, Ashley HM, and for joining. Really appreciate your support. You're one of the regulars, so I'm glad you enjoy the shows. I'm glad I can bring some joy and musicality, music, to make your day a happy one. Happier, sadder, more confused. That's me at the moment with lack of sleep, but anyway. Yeah, I'll try not to delete that one because that's what's playing the chords, is going through the intimate strings. As we can see here, I love the chord track in Cubase. It's very cool. Except when you change outside of the key that you're in and it goes, what, hey, and it doesn't play exactly what you want it to do. But that's why you actually write the music. So this is just a guide. So at the moment, we've got a really good guide. We've got a really good basis. We start with the cello. The piano might go all the way through. I'm not sure. I've got it till the end of chorus 2. Maybe I'll move it over and bring it in later. I don't know yet. That's an idea, actually. Why don't we do that? Uh-oh. Hang on. They're 2 bits. Let's get the bits together. There we go. We can move that over to there. There we go. That might sound better. Let's listen. Oh, that's nice. You know, I might make that the bridge. I don't want to lose that. It sounds so nice. could do that. How long are we going? Too long? We're into 3 minutes. Songs can go 3 minutes. Longer than 3 minutes. Only by a bit. I want a bit. I want a bit more of a bit. So if we, let me look at my words. Okay. So I don't want to reveal too much now. It's going to be a surprise for the lyrics, but I think that'll work if I actually put a fourth verse, which is going to be technically the bridge. It's just going to be the melody repeated, but just the solo cello and the strings. And I think that'll just break it up a bit, and then the chorus at the end. Let's do it. And what could possibly go wrong? So we need to move the outro and the, oh, okay, we need to split. Oh, split. We're splitting things. Okay, we can do this. So need to split that there. Oh, I've never done this before. And split that there. Well, that was easy. That didn't hurt at all. I really need more sleep. See, I'm questioning my life choices. Each and every moment of my life, I question my life choices. But anyway, okay. So we've done that. What we want to do is we want to move everything over by 8 bars in the 6/8 time, which is going to be a problem because I haven't worked out yet how to delete. Oh, hang on. If I go to the time signature, can I delete? Hang on, let me try this because I wanted to delete that one. Can I just delete? Wait, let me delete. Nope. I don't know why I can't delete time signatures. I will have to Google that later, which is a bit of a pain. No, that's not what I want. Now I'll have to work that out later. Because what I need to do, as long as I'll have to put in 6/8 again there if I move all that. That's okay. I can live with that. Ah, I did it again. Don't do that. I don't put it. There we go. Now I won't do that again. I keep. Okay, so in Cubase, which is different to Cakewalk, which I'm still getting used to the differences. That's why I'm giving myself lots of time to learn. If you have the stereo out channel, which is your master bus, this line here is the volume, and I couldn't work out for the life of me why when I see I've done it here why the volume kept changing. I did it the other way before, and it was all the way down here, which isn't a good look at all. And when I do that, I really want my stereo out to be on the right hand side. I do like this bit so I can move things in and out, and there's my in and out. I'm not sure about the in and see, I don't know that much about Q. I need to learn more. Still need to learn more. Why the stereo in, that was never there for Cakewalk. There was no stereo in master bus. It was just a master bus in which I need to put Yoda on master May the 4th be with you. Yes, in some parts of the world it's May the 4th. It's Star Wars Day, of course. Well, see, we need to have... Hang on. I know. Yep, it's all right. Just bear with me for a minute, and what we can do is it'll be much better if... There we go. Okay, there we go. We have Master Yoda on the master bus. There we go. May the 4th be with you. Very important. So Master Yoda is there. But the problem is, you see, if Master Yoda is there, that I keep going up to here and turning the master bus volume down. So I've got to be careful when I go to highlight things. I've got to go bottom up. I said bottom. Yes, the master bus. Dear. So yes, I've got Master Yoda there. So I'm slowly getting my icons sorted for my custom icons, because it just makes life more fun while you're creating music. When you get to those times when you go, why did I do that and I can't think of anything more to do, I can look at pretty pictures and be completely distracted and procrastinate. But I'll do that later. So let's work from the bottom. I said bottom. Let's work from the bottom up. I think that's all highlighted. And we need to... Oh, no, it's not, because I need the outro bit there. So I've split it. Splitters. More coffee. And I need to move that over by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Disappeared for a second. That scared me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should work. Let's wait and see. That needs to change back to 6, 8. Oh, I don't know why I can't delete it. But anyway, neither here nor there. And then that we need to double check because it changes the bar lines. It doesn't do bars. It's bizarre, but it's okay. I'm dealing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we've got extra ones. So here is where we need to change it back to 4, 4. We do the little draw tool and we go there, and 4, 4 is what we want, and that's okay. But then we need to highlight all of this over here, bottom up, so we don't affect Yoda's volume, the master volume, and then we scooch it back over here, because then we're going to have a bridge here. Look at that. And that is going to be the bridge. Now, it's not going to be, well, who knows what it's going to be in the end, but it's at bottom and end. It's a bit racy, this stream today. What I'm going to do is basically copy So what I'm going to do is basically copy that. So it's going to be the same. Although this bit's probably going to be deleted eventually. Anyway, let's see how we go. And it's then going to be just put there. So because we need some variation and stuff. There needs to be some stuff. And then we're going to copy and paste the chords. Again, there's that wrong chord, but we won't talk about that. Shh. We'll fix that later. We'll fix it. Wonder if without the chords would be good. I'll work on it. So let's see if that works. The bars look all okay. Let's see. Let's play from chorus 2 and see if that all works. I've muted myself again. It's going to be a long day. I'm okay with that. So, I will try and double check that I'm not muted. All right. So basically what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by myself being muted, I think that works. It sounds nice. It might stay, it might go. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, but I think it'll be nice just to have a little bit of an instrumental break in there. And then I can do all sorts of other things. So we're at the arranging part, really, of what's going to play what, where, and when. I think I've got it sort of worked out. I have no percussion, and I don't think I want any. I don't think it needs it. If you're watching the replay, comment below, do I need percussion in this or not? And if so, what sort of percussion? See, I watched a video of Mike from Creative Source and I instantly thought of cajon, but I don't think that will work in this piece of music. So, just one of those things, I guess. I don't think I'll actually use any percussion. It's not that type of song, especially with the lyrics. It's a bit of a sad song. So I tend to write a lot of sad songs. Although in saying that, the only song that I've actually released is a really, really happy one. So I question my life choices. Anyway, let's have a look at what we can do. So we need something for the introduction. I think that the electric cello is the star instrument here with the strings. I think that really is what I'm going for with this piece. Is that real sullen, sad sort of sound. Starting with piano is nice, but I think the cello is better. I don't know what to do at the start. Let's listen to the intro, and all I've got is four bars in the 6/8 time, heading into the verse 1, and all I've done is basically copied the chords that are in the first verse. At no, does the, oh yeah, the cello does play the, no, it's more of an accompaniment than the chorus, because I found, for example, if we copied the Fink Signatures is the melody for the chorus, the main line for the chorus. If I copy that into the cello, it doesn't sound as good, and that's why I did more of this line with the cello for the chorus. So it's more of an accompaniment. So, because the shorter notes just didn't sound right with that particular instrument, nor should it. It just didn't fit. Whereas the flutes are playing the melody here with the cello, which sounds lovely. Oh, just had a thought. This may happen from time to time. It's like, oh no, hang on, I might change that. Hang on. No, I don't think that'll work, will it? Let's try it. That works. I hadn't intended to work on that bit, but hey, this is what happened last night, and so that's why I sat here for so many hours. Oh, dear. All right. That sounds lovely. Let's save that. I don't want to lose it. So, see, I've got a bit of an accompaniment there already. So that sort of is the chorus accompaniment. And if I could do something with what I usually do to help me record my vocals is I leave a piano track in there. So I'm definitely going to leave the piano bit in there, and that'll help to guide me for the actual melody while I'm recording the song, the lyrics. Only because that's what I'm used to. I'm just used to the sound of a piano. Learning to sing for all my life in varying degrees. I ended up always with my singing teacher, and my singing teacher played the piano. So that's what I did, and so that's what I do. So that I'll have that, and whether I keep the piano for this, not sure. I may not. It might just be the flute, the harps, the strings, the guitar, because that kind of works. Just keep it simple. I really want to keep this simple. Catch you later, Ashley HM. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next stream. Take care. Have a great day. Yeah, I don't know what to do next. Oh, that's right. I was doing the intro. I distracted myself. So what we can do is let's hear. Oops. Yeah, solo. Let's solo the guitar because that's the main melody for the chorus. How boring is that? The only thing I can think of is this bit here. See if that will work. It might not fit here because of the different timing. Correct. So I need to fit 4/4 melody into 6/8 time. I like to challenge myself sometimes. Let's play it. Let's unmute it. Let's solo this. Let's try again and no, go away. Turn all of that off. I don't think it'll work, but you never know. How horrible is that? All right. So I want the essence of that So what I'll do is I'll paste that in there again, move it up an octave and mute it and just use it as a reference. Okay, so that's what I'm heading towards, but in 6/8 time. So it's going to be, see, I don't know all my thingies yet. Let's put the metronome on. Right, so you could start with a flute, actually. Oh no, it's going to be me singing. I keep. Okay, 3.5 hours sleep. No, I need more than that. All right. I haven't left the mute button back on again. That's good. Good. So far, so good. We're almost halfway through this stream. Have you had enough yet? Look, if you're liking this, do the thumbs up thingy with the clicky bits below and ring the cowbell. You'll be notified of when I do the next stream. Hopefully, this song will be much better by then. You never know. I think you should join me just in case. It could be. It might not, but it could be. It could be really, really, really good. Okay. There you go. Oops. So we unmute that and we make it. Da, 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 da. Is it triplets? Maybe. Da, 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 da. Maybe. Let's try this and see where it goes. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So all those notes need to go shorter. Faster. Is it too fast? Da, 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 da. Oh, that didn't sound good. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. That's better. So there we go. more of a run. Sounds like the ending of every song I've ever sung. But you get to a point like that because so many songs have been written with the same 12 notes and the same chord progressions, and that's what finds people in court these days. Chord progressions are so common, you can be similar to other pieces of music and have similar chords and similar chord progressions, but it's the melody that needs to be different. So that's what I'm trying to achieve here. And combinations of things are very important to make it your own. Sometimes that's a bit challenging. So we've got... helps to sing. Mark Giovanni, I think is his name. He's a composer. Great YouTube channel. And he has some amazing tips. I've watched almost all of his videos, Guy Mitchell Moore's videos from Think Space Education, and Catherine Dan. She put out a tweet yesterday, it was rather interesting, or the day before, and about the percentage of female composers and music producers. What do you think? Why are there so few of us? Comment below in the clicky bits. Do the thing. I mean, we're lovely people. There's just not a lot of us doing this sort of stuff with things. There should be more of us. I think it's because, I don't know, it's a computer side of things. I don't know. I worked in IT for many years and always done music, so it kind of makes sense. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. Let's play it back. Maybe the whole notes, those notes too short and it's not getting the sound out. Let's do that. Oops, didn't mean to do that one. I don't think this will work, but anyway. Might have to change chords. I'm not sure yet. Let's have a little listen and see what we've got, if it works. Yeah, I can carry that over another bar. So my timing is completely out, but that's okay. Let's see what we can come up with here. Yes, I was completely wrong because it's a lot slower. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. if we go back to eighths, da, 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 da. So that actually needs to be, yeah, by the end of bar 7. Almost a full bar. Let's give it a try. Okay, so all the chords are wrong now, but that's okay. Let's mute the chords. I think the first chords are okay, but those two are not okay. Okay. Let's just listen to, let's mute the strings, listen to the cello. How about we do this? Let's go for the drama. I think I've done it. Okay, I like it. So in order for me not to bother about changing the chords, let's just take them out. Less is more, and I like the simplicity of less instruments. I really do. I think it makes it more intimate, more personal. Yeah. And no percussion. Just, I don't think it needs it. I don't know. What do you think? I think I like it. I think I like it. What I will say is that now that I've got that introduction and I've got the end bit for last chorus of the cello part, we've got a little bit of an accompaniment type thing happening, which is good. So that's for the chorus. I need to build on that for the chorus, but I also need something for the verse to come up with. I think I might do something in the piano bit just to sketch it out, what works with that, which is a good idea. Let's do that. Let's do that. copy that and go up to the piano. Does that work? Look at that. Look at that. That's really cool. So what I can do then is let's hear that. It's really, really interesting virtual instrument. You can actually hear the keys of the piano going up and down, those sounds. Yeah, I think you can actually take them off if you wanted to. So I'm not sure if that'll be left in there. As I say, this is just a guide and for me to sketch stuff out. I find pianos just a lot easier to work with. Each to their own. Do what works for you. That's important. All right. I don't know what to do. Okay. Need to come up with something that works with it. So let's put the chords. What I can do is get rid of that. That's fine. Get rid of all of that because that's from before, I think. So I don't need that. Right, so that's where we're at. That's the verse. Okay, so we're working with the verse. That's fine. Let's move it all up an octave. And then what I want to do is grab the chords. And what you can do with chords in this is really, really cool. Drag and drop. So what I'm going to do, again going from the bottom, yes, I said bottom, rather than changing poor Yoda over here, happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Is we're going to highlight, nope, we missed the last one, didn't we? Drag and copy. And then in here, we're going to, no. What we're going to do is we're going to, can we just drag them into there? I have done it before. There we go. My work here is done. Okay. So let's glue that together and see what sort of mess we come up with. Ah, that's right. That's all. We've got to glue the whole lot together because it's come in as separate little bits. And for whatever reason, it's all glued together with that. That's fine. We can work with that. Let's have a look at this then, and then we can play this. I think I've got it soloed. Wow, I'm really thinking about bring the strings in later. Still have the yeah, let's do it. Let's be bold. Be bold. Let's do that. Let's mute those. Okay. And then we work on just piano for that. And similarly, I like to mute things in case I change my mind, which happens often. But anyway, that's okay. Let's see how we go. How does that transition? Let's work with that. Unsolo that, because what we've then got is from the intro is a solo electric cello into piano. And then strings with a nylon plucked guitar. Interesting. Let's give it a whirl. I don't like that high note anymore. Let's change that to an octave down. No. Okay. There's got to be a shortcut for that, really. Control Shift Z. Okay. Or Z, depending on the part of the world you're in. Here in Australia, we say the UK English type version, Z. Anywho, Z, Z. It's a Control Shifty type thing with the undoing stuff. Let's see how this goes. It is in G minor, so it makes sense that it starts on the root, but da, da, da. Yeah, why not? I think. See, I told you, indecisiveness. It's my enemy. Let's save it. Just do it. Okay, let's just listen to this. I might change it later. I'm muted again. That's really bad. I should stop doing that. So what I want to do is that's flashing down there and I want it to not flash anymore. So let me close that. My apologies for muting. I was coughing and having a drink. I didn't want you to hear that. But me talking kind of helps. All right. So what I was saying was this is a reason why I am learning piano, because it'd be nice to just be able to sit here and just play this in what I'm thinking rather than trying to work out what notes go where, because my music theory and piano keyboard type playing is lacking. So we're almost halfway through the year and I need to do more practice. My goal is to do this sort of thing a lot better next year. Still learning, always learning. I believe, as my dad used to say many years ago, the day we stop learning is the day we die. So I continue throughout my life to learn stuff and be betterer. Oh dear. Let's listen to this and hopefully inspiration will happen. Okay. So, let's think. Need a pattern, need a rhythm, because we have no percussion. So the rhythm and the percussiveness, if that's a word, the percussiveness of the music needs to come from the accompanying instruments, if that makes sense, to continue to move the music along. So I do like a challenge, she says. I don't want straight arpeggios. I mean, it works. That pattern kind of works. What do we go from a G down to a C? Hello, Waltz. Thank you for joining. Yeah, ask any questions you have. I probably don't know the answers. I'm still learning. But hey, we can get through it together. I'm happy to help in any way I can. Okay. So if you're just tuning in, for those just tuning in and following at home, I do have, yes, I have unmuted my microphone, which helps. Been watching earlier in the stream. My apologies. I have been muted at certain parts. I've got the main melody. I've copied the chords from the chord track into the piano piece to work out an accompaniment, because I'm going to sing to this. So I don't want the melody there per se, but I kind of do, if that makes sense. If you actually look at, and if you're able to read or at least follow along. I mean, when I still do teach singing. And if my students can't read music, I just say to them, the little balls with the sticks on them, just follow the balls. And if they go up or down, it means that the pitch is going up and down, and it's kind of easy to follow that way. And that's what this looks like too. So what we need to do is just follow this pattern, but make it a little bit more interesting by doing things like inversions and rhythm in the accompaniment to sort of match this, but give like a tapestry. That's what it is. you need, what we're looking at here is the individual stuff. We need to put more stuff together to make it a better picture or a better sound. So I'm trying to work out what will work here. That's really low. And that's all in root position too. So we want to maybe change it up a bit. So if we go first inversion, which is bringing the root note and putting it to an octave higher, I think so. Still learning. Or we go. Not sure of the pattern yet. That could work. Let's listen. That sounds too low, I think. But it's got to support my voice, which is interesting. Could have it higher, so it starts higher, because then we've got the cello coming in next, haven't we? I say we, but me. I don't know why I'm saying that, but anyway, okay. C minor, I think it is. So we could, in fact, we've got a pedal note here and here, just looking at the chords. So if we're looking at that, same with here and here. So we could actually join those together, which will help with the string section too. So it will actually work better. And if we wanted to, we could have the bass playing something there, but I think if it's higher, it'll be better. So let's move these notes up an octave. What could possibly go wrong? And see if that works. Yeah. Maybe just those. Let's. It sounds very choppy. So got, it's moving from a G to C, isn't it? G, C, G, D flat. It's in G. Can we have a G all the way along? I think we could. Let's. Oops. Oops. That's just boring as. It sounds like a death march. Well, it is a bit of a depressing song, so maybe. Oh dear. That makes it interesting. I wonder if I can play that while this is playing and see if that actually works. Who knows? I think the idea's there. It's just a straight up Whadjuk again. Let's mix it up a bit. Inversion's the quick and dirty way. Let's hear that. Let's see if that works. We've just got a few inversions. No. Changes a little bit. All right. Where did that go? Ah, okay. Let's move them all up. Interesting. Sounds a little bit more interesting. Don't know if it's any better. I want to be able to write the rhythm in here a little bit more too. Because I'm going to be singing this, I want to take this with a pinch of salt and do something a bit better. So we're working in one, two, three, four, five, six. So I want that rhythm. Da, da, da. I mean, I've got the 1-2 rhythm. Oh, thank you, Waltz. Appreciate that. I'll play a little bit more if you're going to hang around. I'll play a little bit more in a minute so you can hear. It changes from 6/8 in the verse to 4/4 in the chorus, which is interesting. Don't know why. Inspiration just moved me that way. I saw video, post something. I'm getting old. I forget things now. About, especially with 6/8, to group things rather than 2 lots of 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To have it as 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was going to try that with this, and I think that kind of works with this rhythm I've got here. So it's, if we listen to the rhythm up here, da 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 da. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. It's still that rhythm, I guess, but it's just broken up a little bit more to make it a little bit more interesting. Da, 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 da. So I'm just thinking if those notes I put there and then copy and paste, and that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Okay, let's go back. Delete. Copy that. Let's move over to here. And then I wonder if that'll work. And then we'll do inversions just to spice it up. So that could work with that rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it breaks the. That could work. Let's go with it and see what happens. What did I just do then? Right, yes. Right. Okay. Right. No. Just those. Going to do that, and then we're going to copy them, and then we're going to go to here. We're going to paste them, and then lengthen them back to there. So we've got this rhythm. Too high, so we'll no, I need a different note, but I think that's more like a pedal, and that's a different note there, maybe. That could work. Let's listen. See, it just gives that little bit more variety. I don't mind that. Let's see if we can copy that, paste it there. It's not what I wanted. Sometimes this works well and sometimes not so much. Paste there and put it down an octave. So yeah, all I've basically done is copied it. Being mindful that I'm not an octopus while playing the piano, so it needs to be as realistic as possible. If you had like 30 notes all lined up here, and you got 10 of these, unless I get my toes up on the keyboard. Was it Liberace that did that years ago? Okay, now I am showing my age. All right, so let's listen to the. I've done one bar. I talk a lot, but anyway. I like the rhythm. Da 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 da. Oh, that's nice, actually. See, singing out loud, Mark Giovanni, you're a genius. Da 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 da. Oh, that's lovely. One bar. How many bars in this song? Ah. Let's just double check the chords. And let's save it. Save. Okay. Let's hear it in context with everything else. So here's the intro. I'm going to change just something very, very subtle. Bring it back. It has a beautiful, natural reverb on the instrument, and I want that to sing out, and I want it to just hold and breathe. Let's see if that works. That's nice. Rebowing, not sure. And I missed the start of the... Let's fix that up. It needs to just be a tiny bit less so we don't get that second bow of the instrument. I might be able to change that in settings. I'm not sure. I might have to look into that one. That's better. Oh, I do like that rhythm. Da, 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 da. The whole idea is it's a sad, depressing song, so it brings out that sad, depressing stuff. What I just wanted to check was the chord progressions. That's G, C minor, G minor, D minor. So I think I can do the same for that one. All right. So we've got... I think every second bar, if I do it in that way, I think will be better, just to give that bit more variety. So that needs to be brought to there, and then we copy and paste, and then we bring that back to there, and then we put that up an octave, and then we do the same with this one. We put that to there, copy it. Again, hopefully at some point in the next 6 months or so, my piano skills will have improved and I won't be playing with MIDI like this. Now we want something similar to that. I got that one, I think. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to copy that, paste it, and put it up an octave and see how that sounds. We want some variety there. Not quite enough, is it? Maybe. I do like that rhythm, especially against that note there, because it's over the 2 bars. It's not quite enough. It's not quite enough. play it from here. Yeah, I do like that rhythm. What's the... Does that repeat bar 12 the same as bar 8? Yep. So all of that repeats. So whatever I do for those 4 bars, I can copy and paste to there. Nice. Okie dokie. Save. Save, save. Don't forget to save. So whatever I've done for that so far, I can do for all of this. Perhaps with a slight variation. Let's be bold. Delete. And let's copy all of this and paste it. And let's listen to that. That's good. That works. That works. I'm going to, before I do too much to this piano track, I'm going to duplicate it because otherwise I will not ruin, but I will do so much to my track that I won't be able to have a reference to sing with. So that's me singing. Track icons help, and so do colours. So let's make that. No, let's not make that colour. Let's make it a dark purple. Purple's one of my favourite colours, so let's make it that, and put it up the top as just a reference for now, out of the way. Because what we can do is this little thing over here means that you can divide the track list if you wish. See? That's pretty cool, huh? So I can make all that. I wonder if that affects so I've set up Shift F1 to make the tracks 1 line or 2 lines or 3 lines, and because I've split it, I can, depending on which section I'm in, as to which bit it does. Interesting. And then you can move things above or below the divide, which is kind of cool. So if I wanted to, I can have all of those single, move this divider, and have all of this double, and no. I need to be on a track, I think. There we go. Very cool. Still learning. That's okay. Learning is good. So I want to mute that track. That's just going to be there as my guide when I record my vocals. I've done a verse of sort of an accompaniment. What do I want to do next? So that will in fact become the strings instead of the chords that are playing there, and that will be a little bit different as well. I wonder how that'll sound in the strings rather than okay. Can't see my Ranger track now. Let's move that down a bit. I need to know what I'm looking at. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay. So that's the good part about only having a few instruments. You can get to see it a lot better. Being very minimal with this, but I think it needs it. It's very, very personal, intimate type of piece, this one. All right, let's go from the beginning and hear that piano part in context and hear what it sounds like. Nice. I'm thinking bringing the strings in there is still too early. I'm thinking keeping the piano just with the guitar and no strings. Don't bring strings too early with strings. Too much too soon. Gotta hold off. I won't say this, but for me, creating music where you start off simple and you build up to a climax is similar to other things people do that reaches a pinnacle of interest, shall we say. And so we don't want too much too soon. Because we've still got, it's 43 seconds here, we're still going up to 3 minutes 23, which isn't a long time. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the music. It's much safer. Let's drag and drop, because we did that before with the piano, and I think it worked well, to bring the chords in to here, because there is a wonky chord when That's so cool, you can do that. And let's get the glue tool and just glue those bits together. Glue, 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 glue. Ah, that all work? I think that all worked. Anywho, let's have a look. So that worked. I've still got, so what I shouldn't have clicked off that. Silly goose. Let's do that. And, we want to mute, don't we? That's the crossy bit. It's all the technical terms I'm using here. The crossy bit. Ah, dear. Let's go back to here and see if it works. Right, so we can have the piano do a piano accompaniment, which I think worked for having the melody here anyway. Okay, I didn't want to reveal too much for the lyrics just yet, but I think I need to. So verse 1, I'm going to, excuse my voice, and there's no reverb on it. It's just dry vocals. It'll sound pretty horrible, but what does it sound like with the accompaniment with just a piano? I'll bring the words up. And as I say, it was a late night last night. To be 5 hours or 6 hours, one song done. So I've done the words. Here we go. I'll sing along to the first verse and hear if it's working. I've got to remember how to sing it now. Here we go. Right. What did I just do there? I don't know. I pressed a button and I shouldn't have. Let's do that and then over to here and do that. There we go. Travelling far from here just to clear my mind, thinking I could save myself. So many days and nights have passed me by. Darkness surrounds me still. That kind of works. That kind of works. See, I told you it's a bit of a sad song. It does get better. There's light at the end of the tunnel and it's not a train. Just saying. All right. I need a da-da-da-da in there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a bit croaky right now. So I'm thinking this sort of song it's got some meaningful lyrics, but I'm thinking of the whole year, depending on your age. Don't mean to be ageist. But for those that may remember Enya from I think the 80s, that real dreamy sort of lots of reverb sort of sound is what I'm thinking of, especially with the backing vocals with this, which is in the chorus. So, let's see if I can crank out a song in a weekend, because that's basically what I'm going to be doing. Oh, dear. Okay. So, as a singer, still got a bit of a croaky voice, but anyway, we'll get there. There's a bit. I want a bit. Feeling far from here just to clear my mind, thinking I could save myself. That's the bit. Da 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 da. There needs to be a da 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 da. Yes, for sure. Enya and Yani, both classics. What note does that end on? A G, of course, because it's in G minor. Da 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 da. No. All it needs is a twiddle. Da 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 da. On top. That's all it needs. That's from the D above. It's a very high, but I might change that, bring an octave down. I'm not sure yet. Again, I've got to be careful of the octopus situation of too many keys happening at once. What did I say it was? D. Dearie me. D, D, C, D, B, C, B. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. D, D, C, D. D. F, G. What am I thinking? So let's do that. D, E flat, E, C. That's C sharp and needs to be C natural. And then B flat F. Hello from California, the Heartbreak Time Machine. Welcome. Welcome along. I'll play more of this in a minute so you get a picture of what music, I use the term loosely, always, music I'm creating. Da, 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 da. B flat, I think it was a B flat. And then I want da, 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 da. What did I say? Da, 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 da. B flat F. That's the wrong note. Down one. Wonder if that works. Let's have a listen. Oh, nice. That works. Cool. I got a little bit in there. Okay. I'm from Perth, Western Australia. Originally from Adelaide. Don't hold against me. It's where Pete Johns is from. It's okay if you know Pete Johns from Studio Life Today. You may not. Another great YouTube channel. Does lots of education in GarageBand and everything Mac and music and stuff production. Very interesting. Even though I'm a PC user and Cubase user, I still get some value. It's really cool. Ghibli vibes. Oh, look, inspiration just hit me at some time in the middle of the night and kept going until I fell asleep at 2:30 this morning and got lyrics done and everything. All right, so to put this into context, let's start from the beginning. So hello to those who have just joined. Just a bit of a recap. We are here and we are looking at a piece of artwork created by Chris Tyrone CB from the QTube Discord channel. Every couple of weeks they do a bit of a challenge if you want to take part. And I thought, yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. And so I thought I'll create a piece of music. And what I've created is a song. It just came out of nowhere. So let's have a listen to that, what I've done so far in context. It's a sad song and it is about depression and the recovery from depression because I used to work in mental health and last year finally finished my degree in psychology. And now I run a YouTube channel doing music. That was worth a lot of years and a lot of money, but anyway, I digress. So let's have a listen and see whether this all works. Nice. That does work. Heartbreak Time Machine. Finishing Psych Degree 2, also YouTube channel, also cinematic composing. Are we twinsies? We must be. It's obvious. I mean, Why aren't we? We must be. We must be twinsies. It's something about when I sang with the West Australian Symphony Orchestra Chorus, and the number of doctors and surgeons that were singers was incredible. There was just so many. I mean, it wasn't all of them, but there were increasing number that were in that, and there were a couple, I think, psychology type people in there as well. It is something to do with the brain and how it works and what we do. Do I have cats too? Unfortunately, I am allergic to cats. We're not twinsies, but we can still have that music and psychology connection. So I am actually studying or self-researching music psychology. So I'll be bringing out, do the clicky bits below if you're interested, the whole subscribe and likey thing and stuff, and ring the cowbell. YouTube, change it to a cowbell. Cowbell's much more interesting. I could no, a cowbell won't fit in this piece of music. Anywho, but I'm going to be doing an animated series because I do like doing graphics design and stuff too, an animated series on music psychology, all about all sorts of things to do with perception and hearing and music and why music works, why it doesn't work. All sort of things. The Fink sample. Good question, Heartbreak Time Machine. The Fink Signatures is actually one from Spitfire Audio, which I believe is the last few hours of their sale that is currently on. So Fink Signatures, it's a cheapish one. So it's got many variations to it. There's harmonics, there's arpeggios, there's a whole heap of different things. So lots of different chords and harmonics and all sorts of things. It's really nice. It's just a nice nylon guitar. So that's what that one is. Check out more information at Spitfire Audio. It's a really cool one, actually. Fink is the name of the artist. It's him playing his own guitars to create those samples. I'm not sure whether it was the Air Studios or Abbey Road. I'm not sure. They've got videos and stuff. Do the clicky bits on their website and there'll be more stuff with things. So I hope that helps Heartbreak Time Machine with that question. Very valid question, because I think it's important to get the right samples for the right songs. Doesn't mean you have to pay lots of money, because I'm a big fan of all the free stuff. Mr. Keeonra is half Scottish. So if anyone knows anything about Scottish people, is they have very tight wallets. There we go. I said a nice way. East West Gypsy. Well, there you go. I mean, that's the thing. There are so many sample libraries out there. It's the choice is never ending. Quality, sound, harmonics, and price, varying from free to tens of thousands of dollars. I liken it to, if you go to someone's house and you go to watch their TV and you go, wow, you got a new TV, that looks amazing. Only because you're comparing it. So if you saw the same TV in a store on a wall with a whole heap of other TVs, would it still be amazing? So I liken instruments in that way. Within the context, is one better than the other? Well, only if you actually compare it side by side with others that may be perceptively better, which is all subjective. Again, music psychology. Anyway, I digress. Let's go back to this, and I think what I'll do with the guitar is have something similar to the piano for the verse, because again I'll be singing to this. So I don't know what I'll be doing. All right, so what I'll do, I'll play the intro, verse 1, chorus, and I'll sing to it. I'll have to have a drink first. Hang on a sec. And unmute this time. There we go. I'm learning. Because, and I'll save it, because I started off as was going to just be an instrumental orchestral composing type thing as a challenge for the QTube. Link in the description below for more information. And then after my live stream last night, I decided after writing all the lyrics that it's going to be more, and I'm just going to sing it, and I'm going to release it as a single in the coming weeks and months. And I'm going to have a demo finished by Monday. Why? I don't know why, but I'll do it. So I'll sing verse 1 and the chorus, but keeping in mind that the instruments, the Fink guitar that's actually playing the melody, will actually be playing an accompaniment similar to the verse piano accompaniment, if that makes sense, as far as that movement and yeah, I don't know. Oh, I've got a lot more work to do. It's going to be a long weekend, but that's okay. It's Friday morning here in Australia. No, it's lunchtime. Oh, just turned 12 o'clock here in Perth, Western Australia. So I will be finishing up soon. So I'll just play this and sing it, and then we might end the stream there. But I will be streaming again tomorrow night. Otherwise, please catch a replay, and I'll have a demo done in the next 48 hours or so. That's not bad going, so I'm okay with that. Let's hear it. Traveling far from here just to clear my mind, thinking I could save myself. So many days and nights have passed me by, darkness surrounds me still. Lost in the wilderness, lost in the wilderness. In so many ways I'm lost in the wilderness, far, far from home. I long for the days, get lost in your gaze. Please help me get back home. So that's what it's going to sound like, sort of, in a roundabout way. So I've got flutes in there that, again, will be the accompanying part while I sing verse 2, chorus 2, verse 3. The bridge, I've decided I love the cello so much. I want to bring in, I'm not sure when I'll bring the strings in, but just to hear this part sounds too good to have my my voice over the top. I really love this. And again, this is the electric cello from Spitfire Audio. Long story short, I got this because of missing out on my grandfather's cello, which I loved and adored, but unfortunately over time it kind of fell apart before I was able to acquire it through family. Families have issues sometimes. Won't go there. Anyway, let's listen to the bridge, which is basically the verse again. But it sounds really nice. I like this part. So there we go. It's been a bit of a bumpy ride. I hope you've enjoyed that. Everyone that has joined me for the live stream, I really appreciate you keeping me company here. Anyone who's watching in the replay, I hope you've gotten something out of this. I just do these hangouts 3 times a week now, just to share my creative process. I don't think it's wrong or right. It's just my process. And I got inspired last night, and after 6 hours came up with this, all the lyrics, all the tunes, everything. Yeah, thank you, Waltz, for joining me. The Heartbreak Time Machine, appreciate it. And earlier I had Ashley HM, as always, my friend. So if you're interested in following me, then please do so. The clicky bits down below, as usual. And I do composing, I do songwriting, I do other bits and pieces. I'm hoping to do perhaps some other bits and pieces when there's not too many challenges and composing things coming on. But the QTube has a lot of challenges a lot of the time, so it's keeping me busy with just doing those, just to learn and get better. That's my goal. So I'm hoping to get to do paid composing work with sync music and sync licensing maybe next year. We'll see what happens. I've still got lots of courses to do and lots to learn. So this is a big career change for me in a later stage of my life. So, but I have been singing all my life, so at least I've got some musicality behind me. But now learning piano and learning all about doors and stuff that aren't things you walk through, that have stuff to do with music and things. Technical stuff, English, words. I'll get better at it. Anyway, on that happy note, until then and a bit more, have a wonderful whatever time of day it is, as my friend Lorraine from the Produce Aisle says. And, enjoy your day, be inspired, or find inspiration in your part of the world somehow, and write some music and try different things. That's what I've done here with different timings and time signatures and things, and it's kind of working out. And when you get inspired, do something wonderful with it and share it with others, as I'm doing here. So thank you for joining me, and until next time, take care.